Well, St. John's University football, we open our season with a home contest against Northwestern College on this coming Saturday. A team we played last year, they were awfully young last year after coming up, I think, a couple pretty good seasons, and they struggled a little bit last year, but they have most everybody back from that club. And so, always high anticipation on what things are going to bring for us, and looking at this season, defensively especially, we certainly have a very experienced secondary coming back with a lot of guys that have seen time on the field, whether they're going to be in starting roles or backup roles or situational roles. One of the areas we do need find some immediate help is in that defensive line. We've got a lot of candidates, and I know Gary Haugen will be rotating a lot of people in that area, so there's a number of guys that will go get a look there this past coming weekend. Also at linebacker, the same will occur. We've got a couple linebackers to replace, and our leading tackler last year in John Stanton, and our middle linebacker Billy Lawrence. So we'll have a couple young faces there as well. As Ian Goldsmith also has moved up there and played some linebacker from the secondary, as we did last year in the last 5 or 6 football games, which suited us very well because he gives us a little bit more speed and a little bit better cover situation depending on what kind of team we're facing. And we'll expect Northwestern to throw the football a little bit against us, so it'll be important for us to move up and down the field a little bit and get guys in cover lanes and do the best job we can. So always a lot of anticipation for the Johnny opener, and this year is no different. And hopefully we'll be ready for a great game with a great crowd and great weather on Saturday. Another one of the areas that always is a concern early in the season is your special teams, your punt protection, your punt returns are not quite as crucial as punt protection, but then you do have kickoff coverage and kickoff returns. We'll be having some new faces there. One that got a little bit of time last year, as Andrew Rosshafer did do some punt returns, as did Kevin Wenner. They'll still be in the mix a little bit there, and Dylan Graves had a limited role there, but did get a few chances on returns. But also a couple newcomers there as far as return guys. Rob Voschel, who is a wide receiver for us, has been doing some punt returns and kickoff returns, as is Bobby Fisher, looks like will be one of our starting D-backs, who is one of our fastest players on the squad. So those guys will be looking to catch the ball and move it up backfield for us, give us good field position, along with our kicking specialist and Jimmy Matson, who's got a tremendous leg for us for extra points and field goals and kickoffs. That helps a lot in our coverages. And then also we've got Ramey back as a punter, so hopefully we have some experience there as well that can give us good field position in those simple exchanges of just punt for punt. If we can pick up a couple yards here and there, we get that great field position. So that's how our special team looks. And again, those are always important issues, especially on those first few games that you play, and especially in that first week when you have some uncertainties about it. So things are looking good for there as well.